Okay, find your seat here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga. Yes, so glad to see everybody this morning. All right, so today we're going to we're going to infuse in our practice some poses and things, nice, cute little tricks, some fun stuff to just ignite our memories and our cognition, our cognitive skills, right? Our attention. And because there's so many things that can affect that. So we're just going to begin finding a nice comfortable seat, gentle, tall spine. Good. All right. And maybe palms up. That helps us to get some energy flow going into the body. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Yeah, nice big breath in again. Just do this on your own, taking as much breath in as you can and just releasing it out your mouth with a sigh. Yeah. So do 2 or 3 more of those breaths on your own. Just getting oxygen, really important. One of the most important things for memory, right, in our brain is oxygen, getting oxygen. And when we breathe shallow, a lot of times that can cause that brain to sort of slow down, and it needs food. You know, just like a plant, it needs more than one thing. It needs dirt, and it needs water, and it needs sunshine, and it needs attention, or it'll die, right? So same thing with our body. Yeah, we need exercise, we need to eat well, we need water. And they say that drinking a half the amount of your weight in ounces of water. So for example, you weigh 100 pounds, to have 50 ounces of water a day. So do the math. And I know I don't do that daily, but when I do that, I feel better. So we can just try that and see how that works. All right, so we're gonna start with bumblebee breath. So that's basically, we're gonna be humming, and that's gonna wake up our brain. So we're going to take our pointer fingers here. We're just going to lay them on that little cartilage where when you want to close your ears to not hear. Yeah, that. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a breath in through the nose, and then we're going to hum it out. And as we hum it out, we're going to open and close our ears. So we sound like a big bee. Yeah, good. All right. So let's do just a couple with our eyes open. You can watch me if you need to. Yeah. All right. So hands just resting on that little cartilage, that finger. Take a breath in. Your arms can be relaxed down alongside your body. Body's relaxed. Again, nice tall spine. So we have our lungs open. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, as long as you can. All right. So I'm just going to send you off on your own. So let's just float our eyes closed. That alone, just the simple act of floating your eyes closed, starts to lower your blood pressure, starts to relax you, starts to relieve stress. Right, fingers on your ears. And again, you're opening and closing your ears as you're humming out, extending that hum as long as you can. So let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. And begin. Yeah. Extending that exhale as long as you can, and then relax in between. And taking that breath in all the way. Each time, take a little more air in, and then hum it out as you open and close. You can make the hum lower or higher. You can experiment with that. And just do one more at your own pace, no effort. At the bottom of that breath, just simply float your hands, relax them onto your lap. Yeah, good. See children doing that all the time when they get stressed out or anxious, right? They do that. Like they don't want to hear anybody. They just want to be inside. Yeah. Just feeling the effects of the breath. Notice if their mind is a little bit more alert. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. No judgment. Good. And then when you're ready and feel complete, gently flutter the eyes open. Yeah, it's so amazing. So we're going to do another little fingertip. So I talk a lot about mudras, right? Or not a lot, but we're these energy bodies, right? We're connected, and that's not just our bones and our skin and our muscles and our bodies, but we're energetically connected. So we're going to take the tips of our fingers and touch all 5 fingers together. So sometimes you see, I don't know if you've ever seen somebody, but when they're trying to think of something, they do this, right? Yeah, what was that? So this is something to do, like just touching your fingers just gently to get, together. You can rest your thumb onto your sternum, rest your arms wherever they feel comfortable. Yeah, good. And so the next time that you're in, you walk into a room and you're like, what did I come in here for? Anybody have, does that happen to anybody? Yeah, just try this, touching your fingertips together and see if the answer comes. So again, we're going to float our eyes closed, keeping the tips touching. And this helps to turn on our brain and our memory. Yeah. So we're just going to do some nice yogic breaths here, 4 rounds of breath. So slowly take a breath in through your nose. Hold the breath at the top as long as it's comfortable. Slowly breathe out through your nose. And then relax, hold the breath at the bottom for a couple seconds. Do 3 more at your own pace. Inhaling, pausing the breath at the top. And then exhale when you feel the urge that you need to exhale. Just slowly exhale the breath out, squeeze out all the air. Just 2 more at your own pace. Again, no effort in the breath, just nice and easy, relaxed, loose. Just imagine that the fingertips can kind of feel the pulsating in your fingertips a little bit, connecting the left-right body, left-right brain. On the back of your exhale breath at the bottom, you can just relax the breath. Good. Flutter the eyes open. Yeah. So it's so fun to watch how we just naturally do yoga stuff, right? Like those kids who don't want to hear, or the people that are thinking, they're doing yoga. They're connecting. They're just automatic. A lot of yoga is automatic to us. Relax your hands down now. Good. All right. So let's just start to wiggle and shake the body. Yeah, again, movement is important for our memory. So moving however you want, and you don't have to get yourself to a class. You can put on music and dance a little bit. Yeah, just when you're getting that cloudy feeling, just like, okay, I got to stand up, I got to move, I got to shake a little bit, and that will help. Yes, keep this body healthy and going. Good, and relax. Take a breath in, find that nice tall spine. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And let's just do a couple of head rotations. You can close your eyes here. Yeah, inhaling, slowly rolling the head over to one side. And then as you exhale, over to the other side and down. But just nice slow head rotations here, maybe putting a smile on your face. Yeah, getting into our neck is important always because it connects that brain to the rest of our body. Yeah. And then next time you come forward, pause, reverse. Do some slow circles, opposite. Okay. Big breath. Just the breath can get that memory back engaged and get that cognitive function ignited. Next time we come forward, pause, Again, press down into your feet. So head forward, press into your feet as you float the head straight back up. Good. All right, take a breath in, nice tall spine. Exhale, drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Take your right hand and just touch the top of your head. Look up to the upper left corner of the room. Yeah, and this is taking all that oxygen in the brain and connecting to that vagus nerve, which then is going to bring all that energy down to the internal organs. What an amazing machine we are. And then relax the right hand, bring the right hand back to the right side of the head now, and just lift up that head. Good. All right, other side. Breath in, breathe out, left ear to left shoulder. Maybe you bring the hand. If anything is ever uncomfortable, then just simply don't do it, right? And breathe, just breathe with us, wherever your body takes you. And then now look up to the upper right corner of the room with your eyes. Yeah, and breathe. And again, just a gentle little smile on your face. There's been a lot of research that just lifting the corners of your mouth sends signals to your brain to calm down, just be lighter. And then relax the hand to now bring it to the left side of the head, that left hand, and lift the head back up. Good. And wiggle out. Yeah, the shoulders. Good. Scooting a little forward in our chairs here. Good. And bringing the legs out wide. Good. See how your inner thighs feel today. Good. So take a breath in. Lift the heart. Exhale, just drop the heart forward slightly, press into your toes, especially the outside of your feet. And then just make tiny little rotations like we did with our head, but now it's just the whole trunk of the body. The head doesn't move, stays right above your shoulders. And find the breath, inhaling up and back, exhaling, other side forward. The next time you come forward, pause, and then rotate opposite direction. Again, make this feel good. Again, anytime you feel like you want to close your eyes, just notice how great that feels and how much you can feel what's more with going on with your body. Next time you come forward, pause, slowly float the body back up. We're going to take our left leg forward now, our right leg a little bit more out to the side, maybe. And if that doesn't feel good, just wherever it's comfortable. Okay. And then we're going to square our shoulders to the front of the room. Tendency is to have the body towards that outside leg. Good. We're going to take the right hand and just drape it across the left to the left thigh, left arm down. Just a little nice little side bend. Turn your left palm out. And on an inhale breath, float the arm up. You can stop here if that's where your shoulder is telling you to stop, or you can just raise the arm up. Yeah, as high as is comfortable. Take a breath in, get as tall as you can in the upper body and the arm. And then on an exhale breath, hold on to that left thigh as you reach over to the right. So just stay long in that right side, or that left side. Yeah, stay nice and long. And breathe. Belly button's tucking in. Yeah, if you've gone too far, you'll know it because your back might hurt a little bit. Or if you collapse forward because you want to go farther, that's not the pose. We want that left shoulder back. Good. Press into your feet. Slowly come back up. And exhale. You can rotate the hand or the fist as you bring your arm and let it float down. Relax that shoulder. Good. All right. And now we're going to take this right leg forward and now the left leg out to the side. You can find whatever's comfortable for you here. And then draw your shoulders and your chest forward here. And now take this left hand across to the right thigh, right arm hangs. Turn the palm out, press into your feet to float the right arm up. So graceful. Again, wherever is comfortable. You don't have to push with a discomfort through anything. Then you are not practicing the yoga practice. Inhale, get tall, exhale, stretch long, and then just float over to the left. Find your breath, belly's tucked in. It's opening up our right side now. Good. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, you can just rotate the hand with open fingers this time, or fist, whatever feels good. Relax the shoulder as your arm floats down. Good. And now taking this left leg and bringing it in. Okay. So with the brain, anytime we do anything across the body is good for the brain, right? So we're gonna just do this simple little exercise seated here. We're gonna bring our arms into like, as if we're holding on to ski poles, right? So upper arms alongside your rib cage, just relaxing down, about a 90-degree angle in your elbow. Good. And now as we bring our left hand and just lift up the left hand to the shoulder, we're gonna tap the right leg back and then come back. And then left leg. Yeah. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And you can either come to the top of your foot or you can just slide the foot back and tap. Yeah, good. And arms can just stay alongside your body, or you can make bigger arms here and just come into a little march. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah, good. So do we got that cadence? Good. And then maybe we can get a little quicker. Yeah, opposite arm, opposite leg. It's almost like you're in a full run on your chairs. Yeah, good. And maybe even a little quicker. What do you think? Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, just keeping that opposite arm, opposite leg going. If you find yourself on the same side, pause and come back to the opposite and relax. Nice, good. Were you thinking of anything else there? Probably not. That's what happens when we work that right-left brain. Really nice, good. Okay, so come into seated mountain pose. So we're gonna relax the arms down. We're gonna let our heart rate come back to normal. Yeah, palms are forward, arms are just resting down. Good. Lift the shoulders up gently, roll them back and down. Good. Belly button's tucking in, chin is tucked back just slightly, and relaxed. Yes, so this is seated mountain pose. Yeah, always sitting like this. Of course, we can be doing tasks or just even when we're sitting and listening to somebody or at a theater or watching TV, you know, coming into seated mountain pose, because so many times you can find yourself in weird positions as you're sitting, right? And optimal is mountain pose here. Good. Okay. So we're gonna bring our hands onto our thighs here. We're gonna take a breath in, and as we exhale, you're gonna slide your belly forward, and we're just gonna come into a little forward fold here. Yeah, good. Looking down at the floor, and then press down into your feet and hands and come back up. Now we're all at different levels here. If you want to drop the crown of your head down on the next forward fold or slide your hands down towards your ankles, that's an option for you, right? Or we're just gonna do what we just did. So take a breath in. Again, instead of rounding the back up here, I want you to keep your shoulders back, your chest lifted slightly, and just lean forward with a straight spine. Good. Now either remaining here, if you want to go a little further, you can drop the crown of your head down towards the floor. Just a little bit. And if that doesn't feel good on the pressure, if you have high blood pressure or retinal issues, you may want to just stay looking at the floor. Maybe you slide your hands down to your ankles or your toes or your feet, and just drape the body forward. So anytime we can get the brain below the heart, it's really good for our memory. Yeah, just that blood going to the brain. Good. Now if you fold it all the way down, bring your hands back up to your thighs, slowly bring the body back up. Stop halfway just to regain your equilibrium. Yeah, and then slowly come back up. Good. All right, wiggle it out. All right, good. We're gonna get into our hips just a little bit here. So let's just do a little cat-cow. Hands onto the thighs. Inhale, lift the chest. Slide your hands up to the top of your thighs. Reach your elbows back. And we do this almost each class. See if you can do it a little bit differently today. Lifting or just more aware of what's going on. Chest is lifted, gaze is lifted up slightly, space behind your neck so you don't want your head to drop back. Yeah. And then exhale, slide your hands forward towards your knees. Drop your head either around just your shoulders, upper back, or you can press your spine gently towards the back of the chair for a little cat pose. Yeah. And then inhale, slide the hands back up. Reach the elbows back like you want to touch the back of your chair. Lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale, just relax forward. Yeah, whatever, just dropping the head, maybe the shoulders, stretching the shoulders forward to stretch that upper back. Good. Relax and slowly come back up. Good. All right. And then we're going to just do a simple little hip stretch here. So taking a breath in, and as you exhale, lean forward slightly, clasp your hand behind your knee. On an inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh up into your belly. Good. Do a couple circles. Toe can be on the floor, just drawing your heel side to side. Good. All right. And now here, just taking the leg and either just moving it side to side, relaxing the hip. Yeah. If that feels too much, it might feel nice to just ground your ankle onto this leg, right? This left leg, and just rock the body side to side. Maybe you can let go of holding on, getting a little bit more of a stretch. Good. And if this isn't enough for you, I don't know how open your hips are, maybe you can lift that leg up and just rock it side to side like it's a little baby. Yeah, but if that doesn't feel good on your body, then you're here, yeah, or you're just here, or you're even here. Yeah, we're just getting some movement in this right hip joint. Good. And smile. And release. Good. Let's do the other side. Doesn't take much. The body needs a lot, but it doesn't take much to give it, right, what it needs. Take a breath in. Exhale, come forward. Grab behind the knee a little bit. On an inhale breath, see if you can hug the thigh into your belly. If it's there, give the foot a little love by slow circles. And reverse. Good. Nice. And again, toe can be on the floor. And now here, either taking that out side to side, see what's going on in your hip. Yeah, if the weight of the leg is feeling like too much and you're forward, maybe anchoring it and rocking side to side. Yeah, maybe you let go. Good. Yeah. Right. And then again, if you want more, you can lift up the leg and rock it side to side. Make sure you keep your spine nice and straight. Whatever you're doing, here, 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 or here. Yeah. Good. Smile. Feel that little bit of a opening in the hip, and then relax that leg down. Very nice. Okay. So coming into, what do I want to do with it? All right, we're going to come into prayer hands here. Good. And then elbows out just a little bit. And then we're just going to start to make circles with our prayer hands. Inhaling up, exhaling to the other side. Inhaling up, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Good. Relax. So let's reverse. Other way. Inhaling up. So whatever way you were going, now you're doing the opposite. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhaling up. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then we're going to inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Good. And even separate the hands here if it's available to you. And then stretch your right arm up a little bit more, and then your left fingertips up. And right, just stretching, opening up the rib cage, the lungs, stretching the spine long. more here. And then bringing the palms together, slowly floating the hands down just to your third eye. Rest your thumbs onto that area on your forehead, basically. Yeah. Close the eyes. And just notice what happens when you just close your eyes. And then float your thumbs down to your lips. And then float your hands and thumbs down to your heart. Yes, just being mindful of what we think, what we say, and what we feel. Good. And then floating the eyes open, relax the hands down. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come to a stand if you'd like. You can remain seated in your chair and just follow along and do whatever it is that you can do to join us. Yeah, so sliding the heels back, leaning forward, pressing down into your feet, coming to a stand. Find the back of your chair here. Good. So the beauty of, I think, Zoom yoga is we're probably either alone in our space or maybe our spouse is there and they don't really care, right? So I just want you to get crazy with moving your body around. Just move it, shake it, do whatever it is that you want to do. Kick opposite arm, opposite leg, getting that cross body thing going on. I'm gonna move my chair out here so you can see me. Yeah, good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah, every now and then you gotta catch yourself. Good. All right, shake up, shake out, shake down, roll the shoulders out. Yeah. Hands back into that 90 degrees, soften the knees, twisting side to side, inhaling, exhaling. Yeah. Body likes to move. Good. Back to center, good. Feet either stay where they are, maybe a little wider apart, and now straight arms side to side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, has that little smile left your face, that playful little smile. Just bring it back, even though you don't feel like, you might not feel like it today. Studies are, even if you don't feel like smiling, but you turn the corners up, it still ignites that parasympathetic nervous system, that serotonin in the brain. Yeah. Nothing like a fake smile. And slowly come back. All right. Feet back to hip distance apart. Good. Let's take a big breath in, press into your feet, reach your shoulders up, and just melt them back and down. Good. And then lift up and back and down and relax. Good. All right. So getting to that little cross body again thing, we're going to just start a little march. So again, all different levels here. Maybe just lifting the heels. Maybe you lift the foot. Yeah, good. All right. And now we're going to start to tap opposite arm, opposite knee, right? So let's start again, right? All right, so now we're going to lift the right leg and tap it with the left hand, and left leg with the right hand. And again, you can just come up on your toe, on the heels, right? Or you can lift the feet. Good. So we're just tapping opposite arm, opposite knee. Good. All right, do we got that? All right, now we're gonna tap same, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, back to opposite. There'll be a test after class. Not really. And maybe you pick it up a little bit if you want to, a little faster. Yeah. Back to same. Yeah, gotta think about that for a sec. And one more time, back to opposite. We can start to slow it down. There we go. Thanks for playing my game. Relax. Gets the heart rate up, gets the body thinking, left, right brain going. Coming to mountain pose, so toes forward. Good. Lift the kneecaps up, tuck the tailbone, belly in, Shoulders just gently up, back, and down. Palms forward, chin back, slightly. Ha. Take a few breaths here. Let the heart rate slow down to normal. Good. All right. Nice work, everybody. All right. So again, getting that brain below, we're just going to do some standing forward fold. Now, yeah. So it's maybe nice to have the chair in front of you if you need to use that or would like to use that. Good. So just feet hip distance apart, arms relaxed down alongside the body. Turn your palms out. On an inhale breath, float the arms out. Good. Let's pause here in a T. Let's flip our palms down. Relax the shoulders back and down. Lift the fingers. I always like to do this. Press the palms. So this helps get the energy going into our internal organs. Yeah, good. Getting the liver functioning and the digestion happening. Yeah. All the organs doing their work. Press just gently with your palms out to either side. Find big breath here. Shoulders start to get a little fatigued. See if you can breathe through that. And as you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders. Yeah, good. And exhale, let's take a break. Relax the arms down. Good. Let's shake out our hands. Good. Bring the hands to either side of your elbows bent. Stretch your fingers wide and make a fist and squeeze. And stretch them maybe a little wider and squeeze. And stretch them even more. A little bit more and squeeze tight and shake it out. Okay. Let's extend the right arm forward, lift the right fingers up, and then take the left hand and just stretch those right fingers back towards the right shoulder. Right hand pretty straight, maybe a tiny micro bend in that elbow. Good. Stretching your wrist. And then reach the fingers down now. Take the hand, your opposite hand to the top of your hand and stretch those right fingers towards your armpit now. Yeah. And let's just do the other side. So left fingers up, stretch them back with that right hand. Good. And down, and take the top of the hand and just gently press into it. Let those fingers reach towards that armpit. Good. And shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Bring your hands into, interlace your hands and just wiggle your hands. Really like this stretch for the hands and the fingers. Good. Yes, shake it out. All right. So coming into a little forward fold here now and halfway lift. So relax. Standing in front of the back of your chair here. Maybe you'll put your hands on, maybe your hands will be on your legs. Turn the palms out, inhale, draw the arms out and up. And then stretch up tall, and then softening the knees. Start to send your hips back, bending the knees. Slowly start to float your hands down and either bring them onto the back of your chair. An option is to bring them onto your thighs, or your shins, and just relax your head down to wherever it's comfortable. Good. All right, and now coming into a halfway lift. So on bringing your hands up to your thighs, if they're at your shins or ankles, and then lengthening your spine. So if your hands on the chair, just straighten your knees and reach the top of your head forward and your hips back. Make an L shape with your body. Good. Find breath. And then exhale again, bend the knees, relax the head down. You can bring your hands back to your thighs or shins. Yeah. Good. And now pressing into your toes. You're going to slowly keep your head down. Start to roll your body up, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly. And then once the shoulders come up, then the head comes up. Then reach your arms out to the side and then palms up, float the arms up, stretch up tall, press into your feet to reach your fingertips up. You can be in cactus pose as well. Yeah, maybe even look up slightly. Feel the whole body stretching long. Good. And then turn your palms out and slowly float the arms down. Slowly, slowly. Good. All right. And relax and roll out the shoulders. Good. All right, coming into a little, getting our heart rate up a little bit again as well. But first we're gonna take our hands. I'm gonna just slide my chair out here. You can keep your chair right there. Yeah, take your hands, soften the knees, and start to slide your hands down to about your knees. Yeah, hips are back. And let's just circle our knees nice and gently, right? There should be no discomfort in these knee joints. Just circle the knees in one direction and circle in the other direction. Yeah, we'll just take inventory, taking care of these lovely little knees of ours. Whether we have all of our original parts or not, they're still our knees, they're still functioning for us. Slowly slide your hands up as you bring your body up. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Excuse me. All right, coming into a little chair pose here. All right, so find your mountain pose. Good. All right, take a breath in. You can just gently bring your hands onto your thighs here. You're gonna press into your toes, and again, sit your hips back as if there's a stool behind you that you're trying to find. So chair is sort of the precursor to squats, and squats are the most wonderful way to keep our body youthful. Yeah, but they're hard because we start to stiffen up, right? So yeah, you're just looking for that little stool behind you, right? Knees are just slightly bent here. Good. And now just lift your chest. So keep the hips where they are. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax and drop your head a little bit. Again, inhale, lift your chest. Maybe you bring one arm up. Maybe you bring another arm forward, palms together, looking at each other. Yeah. And then if it's available to you, lift your heart and your arms out just slightly. Now it's important here to smile. So this is a very challenging pose. Each time you exhale, see if you can sink down a little bit more. If this is too much for you, return your hands onto your thighs or look down. Just find your comfort zone for 2 more breaths. Each time you exhale, see if you can relax and soften. And then on an exhale breath, relax your hands down, look down, press into your toes, slowly start to straighten the knees as the body starts to float up. Yeah, good. And relax. Nice. So coming back to mountain pose here, bring your hands onto, just lay your hands onto your chest. If you feel stable, maybe close your eyes. Again, closing of the eyes immediately helps to start to calm us down. Yeah. Feel the heart beating under your hands. Again, an amazing machine we have here. And just come into complete relaxation, which is also important for memory. Just to relax. All of our answers are inside of us. So when we can get silent, many times they come, those answers. And then gently float the eyes open. If you close them, relax the arms down. Good. All right. Okay, we're gonna go from that nice relaxation to super brain, right? Some of you may be familiar with this, but you're gonna start with your left hand, and just hold on to your right earlobe. And then your right hand crosses over and holds on to your left earlobe. So you're just gently holding your earlobes. Arms are just relaxed onto your chest. Good. Toes are forward, about hip distance apart. Good. And then on an inhale breath with your nose, this is all through your nose. We're gonna inhale as we just stoop down a little bit like our chair pose. And then we're gonna exhale as we stand up. Good, so inhaling and exhaling and all through your nose. Doesn't matter how far down you go. Now give it all in your breath. And you can get a little quicker. Might have to blow your nose after this. Three more. And relax. Release the hands down. Wipe your nose if you need to. Get a Kleenex, yeah, and shake it out. So that's super brain. All you need to remember is start with your left hand, right? You know that you cross it over and then the other one goes over here, and inhale when you go down, exhale when you come up. And that's a fun thing to get energy going in our head. And again, we're crossing that midline. So that's gonna help the memory. Yeah, relax, good. Feet back to hip distance apart, just automatically find your mountain pose, right? So we're not weight on one side or the other, we're just standing tall. You should know this in Colorado, right? It's like mountains. Mountains are unshakable. Good. Inhale, let's just lift our shoulders up. And let's roll our shoulders back and relax them down. Good. Nice work, everybody. All right. So we're going to come into a little balance pose, which is also good for our brain. And so I like tree pose for that purpose. So coming to the right side of your chair here. Yes, and we have many options for tree pose. I'll give them all, right? So let's just start in our mountain pose legs. Good. So again, our spine is tall. So throughout this whole tree pose, try to remember to keep your spine tall. Tendency is going to be to dump down, right? So keep the spine tall. Good. Wade into this outside leg, bending into the inside leg. So coming up onto your toe here, that's an option. Taking your leg out to the side and bringing the bottoms of your foot to your ankle. And a few weeks ago, we started with those who would like to can bring that foot onto the chair. That feels good on some people and it doesn't feel good on others. So you decide where you want your tree roots, right? I'm gonna stay here for today. Yeah, good. All right, again, find that tall spine. See if you can float your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, right at the center of your heart. Good. And you can remain right here. Find a spot in front of you to stare at. That'll help your balance. Good. You want to separate your hands and reach them up towards the sky in a Y shape with your arms. That's an option. Belly buttons drawing in and up and telling yourself, I've got this, I've got it. And breathe, smile. For 3, for 2, for 1. Your arms are up, bring them palms together. Slowly float your hands down to your heart through heart center. And then let go and shake it out. Good. So you might notice with that pose, some days you feel really sturdy and some days for the life of you, you cannot not be wobbly. Completely normal, right? So much depends on what's going on in the planetary system, what's going on with our body, what we ate, what we drank, how we slept, all of that, right? So just be kind to yourself. Just do your best. Sometimes the best work is when you are wobbly, right? And just trying to stay. That's the best work. Okay, same thing on this side now. Outside leg, the weight, bend the inside leg. Good. And come to your leg options. Whatever you did on the other side, try to do the same thing on this side. So either here, here. Some of us can even go here to if that's an option in the future, right? Or if you were up here, see if you can try that. If it's too much for something on this side, just find another place. This is where I was on the other side. Good. First, get your balance. Find something that is not moving that you can stare at. It's called the Drishti gaze. And then float your hands maybe into Anjali Mudra. Good. If that's not working out for you, you can just put a fingertip on the back of that chair. And then talk to yourself. Find your tall spine, belly buttons lifting in and up. Getting so tall and strong. Good. And then maybe you reach the arms up into a Y. That might help the balance. And breathe. You can always drop your hand down to hang on to that chair. Nice slow breath. Good. For 2, for 1. Bring your hands to prayer position. Float your hands down to your heart and release and shake it out. Really good work, everybody. Good. Let's do a little of that cross, opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah. Good. And let's find our chairs. Good. All right. So again, even sitting down, making sure you're right behind your chair, hips back, hands on the thighs, belly's engaged, feet are pressing into the floor to have you sit down. Good. Yeah, so much going on. Good. And over time, as we practice this yoga regularly, those things just come naturally to you. All the fine-tuning little things just come naturally to you. Good. All right, let's just do one more little seated, so we're scooted forward in our chair here a little bit. Good. Actually, I'm changing my mind. We're going to come into, so the optimal poses for the brain are legs up, right? So up against the wall with your legs up. So if you can lay down on the floor and just rest your legs on a chair, or I'm not going to cue that for lack of time, but anytime you can get your legs up, even if you're laying on your bed and you put a couple pillows underneath your bent knee, just your lower legs rest. Yeah, that's really helpful for our brain. It's also really calming. If you're having a hard time falling asleep, getting your legs up and closing your eyes and just for 10 minutes, slowly breathing really can help send you into rest. Good. All right, we're gonna end the asana practice today with a twist. So options are cross the right leg over the left ankle, cross the right leg over the left leg. Yeah, good. And if you want, and you want more of a hip opener for this and it's comfortable for you, you can even come back to legs like where we started here into your twist. That might be a little intense because we're going to be twisting, but you take it where you want. Hands into Anjali Mudra. Open them up. Reach, press down into your left foot and reach up tall. Stretch the fingers up as you're pressing down into the floor. Breath in, exhale, relax. Pivot at your chest, your waist. Turn to the right, just as far as is comfortable. Relax the arms down. Yeah, so that left forearm or hand is on the outside of the right thigh. Slowly turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Just love this pose. And find your breath and find your smile. Yeah. Put a little sticky note up on your bathroom mirror and in your kitchen. Smile. You forget. It's also a great facelift. Next time you exhale, relax the body. Slowly bring your body forward and uncross. All right. Same thing on the other side here. So either ankle, grab your leg and cross it over, making sure that the bottom leg isn't collapsing when you're doing that. If not, cross here. Yeah. Or you can do the hip opener version if you want more hip. Yeah, up to you. Hands into prayer position. Separate the hands, reach them up towards the sky. One more nice stretch here. So pressing down into your standing right leg. Good. Maybe even look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. And feel the spine stretching tall. Exhale, look forward, relax the shoulders. Turn to the left. Relax the arms down. Turn your head and look over that left shoulder. Find your breath and your smile. And just breathe. Each time you exhale, notice the body relax. Turn a little bit more, maybe even close your eyes. Notice your body relax even more. Good. All right. And then on your next exhale breath, relax the whole body. Slowly bring the body back forward, uncross. Good. Come back into mountain pose on your chair. Just relaxed body, tall spine, chin back slightly. Good. Let's glide our hands back, grab onto the back of your chair. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just drop your body forward. Just let the whole weight of your body drop forward. Yeah. Find your breath. Close the eyes. And feel the whole back body just relaxing, calming the body, the mind. Good. Then on your next inhale breath, slowly float the head back up. Release what you're holding onto back there. All right, so before we go into Shavasana, we'll start by sitting all the way back in our chair. Yeah, and we're gonna do a little, this is one of the best mudras I think that you can do for brain cognitivity. Some of you may be familiar with it, it's been a little while. So basically our palms are up on our lap. We're gonna be touching our fingertips with our thumb and saying sounds. So we're gonna touch the pointer finger and the thumb, say the sound sa. The second finger, ta. The third finger, na. The fourth finger, ma, right? And we're gonna say that out loud 5 times as we switch and touch, right? Sa, ta, na, ma, okay? And then we're gonna do all this with our eyes closed. Then we're gonna whisper so quietly, same sounds as we move to each fingertip. We're gonna do that 5 times. Then we're not going to say any sound, but we're going to say the sound in our head as we move our fingers. And I'll cue you. Yeah. Then we're going to go back to the whisper and then back to out loud. Got it? Okay. Just follow along. Hands on our lap, relax, tall spine, float the eyes closed. All right, take a cleansing breath in and breathe out. And now simply touch your pointer finger and your thumb, saying the sound sa. Move to the middle finger, ta. Ring finger, na. Pinky, ma. So say it with me as you move sa. Next finger, ta. Third, na. Fourth, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. You're saying it out loud. Sa, ta, na, ma. One more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Now you're going to whisper the sounds as you move your fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, one more. Relax. And now you're going to say the sounds just in your head as you move your thumb to all 4 fingers. You're saying the sounds in your head. Begin. One more. And relax. Now we're going to be back to the whisper. So just gently whispering the sounds. Begin. One more. And relax. And finally, now we're going to say the sounds out loud together. Take a breath in, breathe out, and let's begin. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Then relax. All right. Getting ready for Shavasana now. Just dropping right into Shavasana. With eyes closed, doing any final adjustments. Feel free to lay down on the floor if that's your Shavasana. And just coming to silence. Silence is one of those things that's so important for our memories to function, for our cognitive function. Just simply becoming silent with eyes closed. Take a gentle breath in and just let go. Another breath in and let go. And last one, breath in and let go. And now simply come into silence. And just notice all the sounds around you. Outside sounds, inside sounds, the smallest little sounds, just notice them. Become aware of your breath, just the gentle rising and falling of your breath, the only thing moving on your body. And then notice the body, relaxing the body, your toes, your feet, your legs, your hips, belly, heart, all of your internal organs. Your back relax, chest, shoulders, arms, hands and fingers, back of your neck, back of your head, forehead, eyes, smile. Whole body's relaxed now. Whole body's relaxed now. Become aware of any thoughts. Good thoughts, not so good thoughts. Just let them be. Allow your mind here to just spread throughout the entire room. Let it spread outside, out into the sky. Let go of all of your efforts now and simply relax. Relax all the muscles in your body. As your body's relaxed, your mind relaxes. The mind relaxes, the body relaxes. And bring your awareness to how you feel. And feel free to remain here for as long as you like. A little smile on your face. You would like to start to come back into the space slowly. And take a breath in, a little bit bigger breath, and let it go. Letting go of any last bits of tension you're holding. And then begin to just wiggle your body. Maybe your toes and fingers. Maybe swaying side to side. You're lying down and you want to come out, bend the knees and roll over onto one side. And we'll eventually all meet seated. Relaxing the body, coming back to center, floating the hands into Anjali Mudra, resting your thumbs onto your beautiful heart. Take a nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the body, drop your forehead gently towards your fingertips. And closing today with this. It is in the quiet space where your inner light shines through. It is in the quiet space where your inner light shines through. When you feel ready and complete at your own pace, gently flutter the eyes open, lifting your head. And thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.